Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score the run from second. Now the long throw home. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Fly ball left center field. Brings it in for the third out. That does it for the second inning. More to come in the world of DD. We're back, and it's time here in the third. Man, this game moves fast. Mickey Moniak leads us off. The Cavalry dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Brendan Little. Rips it to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Salvador Perez fouls away the first offering. Hit hard to first. Takes it himself and records the second out of the inning. Babe Ruth shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. He's 0 for 1 so far today. That's a cutter for a ball. Swung on and lifted to left center. Robinson bolting towards it. Hauls it in. That's the third out, and now they'll... Welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're sitting on a lead. May the force be with you on these last few steps. So it's the lefty out of the pen, Jared Koenig. Posada takes the ball as he stands in for the second time. Swung on and powers it. Going back, but only for a closer look. Into the bleachers and gone. A home run. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Ben Rice gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Silky. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. Doesn't touch the cutter. Staying alive. The Cavalry playing from behind here in Diamond Dynasty. That ball is tattooed. Well, we know where this one is headed. No mystery here. It's gone. So it's just a 2-run game as they slice into the lead late in this one. Ian Happ comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Now 1 away. Ildemaro Vargas comes to the plate here in the third. Fights it away. Here's the 0-2. Hanging tough. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Moniak racing over to make the catch. 1 out to go at Coors Field. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Festa. Save opportunity for him right here. Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Hicks and delivers. Strike 3. Ball game. The Cavalry come up short in this 3-inning matchup. Learn from it and get the next one.
they was not in the field. I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with ya. Now they calling me handsome. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie, I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me handsome. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we
Greetings, glad you could make it. MLB The Show proudly presents Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Robert Flores with you. Check out the impressive stats and see how they rank in the community. Here comes the excitement. DD Baseball is next. Bryce Miller on the rubber to start for the home side. Pitchers who throw a 0 on the board to start. Definitely have the advantage. One shutdown inning can feel like half the battle. Liner is caught. What a play that was. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. Puts it on the ground to third. And foul ball. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. In the air and headed to the gap. Root on the run into the gap. Makes the grab on the run. Now a chance for Jorge Posada. Powers one deep. Trout giving chase, long run. That one looks like trouble. Around first, digging for two. First hit in this one, and now they have a runner in scoring position. Gil Hodges ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Check swing, no appeal. Swung on and lifted to right. Root giving his all at the wall, and it's out of play. Drillers have a runner in scoring position. And fouls it. Started to swing, and it's ruled a ball. Posada at second with two down. A majestic blast sent into orbit. Did anyone clear this flight path with the FAA? That's okay. I'm sure they'll understand. And they take the lead. Machado at the plate now. That's ball one. Not tardy. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. And that keeps the inning alive. Salvador Perez ready to swing it with a runner on second. Clubs one deep. It has some carry to it. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Happ swings through it for strike one. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Hauls it in. Out number three, but they're able to plate a few runs to start. Bobby Witt Jr. leads us off. Front foot, heavy. Check swing, no appeal. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. Don't worry, that doesn't count in my scorebook. Ben Rice digs in. Not all pitches that wander are lost. It's 2-0. Fly ball left field. Happ camping under it. ABC easy as 1-2-3. So up next to the dish, Javier Baez. Here's the 0-1. Gets under the fastball. Trout galloping towards it. Makes the catch. They get the out. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Craig Biggio leads off the top of the second. Don't want him on base with that speed. Icebreaker is a strike. In the air, headed to center. Trout on the move. Puts it away for the out. Here's Mike Trout. His obsession with meteorology is well known. I'm a Cancer myself. The 0-1 now. This is the target. Two balls and 2 strikes. Goes with the sweeper but misses. This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Anthony Santander steps up as a parallel 2 card. 0 for 1 on the day. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. And just like that, they have their 3rd home run of the game. Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the box following the rocket from the award series card. 0-1 the count. Popped up right field. Root moving left. Hauls it in to end the inning. They score a run in the frame, and they have a 5. Carlos Delgado ready to start this inning. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Didn't tempt you to swing there. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. And it drops. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. That was a 99-mile-per-hour pitch, and it left the bat at the same speed. Now we see Mike Trout. And a foul ball. A swing-free zone. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. And that's just foul. The 1-2. That pitch came out of nowhere, I swear. Mickey Moniak is the batter now. That's a strike to start this AB. Powers one deep. Perfect off the bat, and it's going to leave the yard. Making it look easy out there with that swing. Now it's just a 3-run game. Perez in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Doesn't touch the cutter. Strike three. Villain won that scene, but movie isn't over. Looking to make the Contributor Series proud, Babe Ruth. Cards from the Contributor Series celebrate a year in which a player was a positive contributor to his team. Much like me to this game. Low.
Oh, that's low.
Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Swings and drives it. It looks like trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay. In safely at second. The second time they've produced a double, so this inning. Orion Kirkery on the mound working as a bronze card. He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second. Doer tried to check his swing there, but it went around. The pitch. It's the fastball that misses. Swung on and lifted to second. It drops down for a hit. Ruth headed for the plate. Now the long throw home. Witt swings through it as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 2 strikes and no balls. Down low, it kicks away. Doer now in scoring position. The Patriots playing from behind here in Diamond Dynasty. Puts the heater in play. Santander bolting towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Patriots. Back here in Denver, Jorge Posada bats first this inning. Brendan Little now on the mound. Puts the cutter in play. Ruth sprinting towards it, and it gets down. He turns for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Gil Hodges now. He was only 19 years old when he made his major league debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1943. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Swings and lifts one to right center. Trout settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. In steps Manny Machado. Puts it on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Salvador Perez shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. Already has a homer to his name today as his first at-bat resulted in that 2-run blast. Fights it foul. Runner on third with 2 away. Tries to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. Driller, 2 outs, runner at third. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Witt over to pick it up. Out number 3 in the books. And they'll head back to the dugout and get ready. Final frame as approach the finish line. Ben Rice at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the third. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Here comes the 0-1. Not going to do it. It's 2-1. Fly ball to center. Trout settling under it. Muy fácil, that one. Javier Baez, the next card off the deck. Oh, 0-1 to start. Not your pitch. Cutter off the plate for a ball. Not a chance. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Hard liner. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-base knock. Carlos Delgado steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. A double and a run scored his first time up. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. Puts it on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. One out to go at Coors Field. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Riley O'Brien. Little room for error with a runner on third. Mike Trout at the plate now, and that's strike one. Foul ball. And that does it. They complete the strikeout to win the game. The Patriots come up short in this three-inning affair. You'll shake this one off. That settles that and brings us to the end of our broadcast. It's been real, kids. I'm Robert Flores, signing off in Diamond Dynasty. We'll do it again, hopefully soon. Bobby Witt Jr. leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver. Kentilla goes with the changeup to start the game. He finds his own for a strike. Misses with the bunt attempt. Keeps the lights on. Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-2. And we're underway with a strikeout. Digging in, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. He was late. It looks like trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second with one away. Javier Baez ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. That one's on the house. Goes back to the four-seamer. One ball and two strikes to count. Squirts away just a bit. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here comes. Spit on that one. Great work. That's the kind of plate discipline coaches dream of. Carlos Delgado up now with two runners on base. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Misses again. 5 balls in a row. The count is 2-1. Not happening. Chop to second. Carew and 2 away. Mike Trout steps up with the go-ahead run at. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Greg Weisser. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners already in scoring position. Mike Trout at the plate now, and that's strike one. Good slider. Trout crushes one deep. And it hooks foul. Good power, though. Here's the pitch. Gopher ball, but not the good kind. Strike 3. Sends the first batter he faces. Quinn Priester gearing up to start the bottom of the first. Commanding one of the most overpowering fastballs in the league. Allow that pitch to work in your favor. Rod Carew leads off the bottom of the first. Here comes a pitch. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. Out on a bang-bang play. That was close. The batter now, Dansby Swanson. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. And they take the lead. David Ortiz comes to the plate now following the solo home run. On the ground to second. Doer handles it. And 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now you see it, now you don't. Slider, strike 3, and that's the inning. The Mets score a run in the frame. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Mickey Moniak, the first to hit this inning. Carew. That's out number 1. A member of the Cornerstone Series steps in, Salvador Perez. Below the knees. That one ran inside, almost got it. You're waiting for mashed potatoes. What's this powder in a box? Hard hit down the line and left. And that will drop foul. Full count, the pitch. Swung on and driven deep. It's going to fly out of here. It's gone. We're starting over. Here in the late stages, they tie it with a home run, and this game is very much up for grabs. Root, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball 1. Garbage pitch. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe. He beat it. Bobby Doer ready. Go with the go-ahead run at second. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Cole Winn. It's up to him to keep this game tied. Doer swings through it for strike 1. Lifted in the air to right. Bautista galloping towards it. Root tags up. Bobby Witt Jr. shuffles to the plate. That's no good. 1-1 now. A perfect smash. Snyder sprinting towards it, and it's off the wall. They have the lead, and he'll make it into second base with 2 gone. Rice batting with the lead now thanks to a huge swing from Bobby Witt Jr. That's a ball. The pitch. In the air, headed to center. Snyder giving his all. Hauls it in. That's out number 3. They scored 2 runs in the inning. It's a 1-run game. Welcome back to Coors Field. Manny Machado gets us going in this frame. This hitter eats mistakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Check swing appeal, and they rule it a ball. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Fouls it off. throws one in the dirt. It's a strike, went with the cutter. Staying alive. Keeps battling. Strike three. The live series pitcher collects a big strikeout. Jeff Conine digs in. So they turn things over to the righty, Brusdar Graterol. He's into the game with the bases empty. Conine in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That'll be foul. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Duke Snider in the box with a runner on first. This is smacked left field line. And that drops foul. Mets, one down, runner at first. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner holds up at second, two aboard now. Troy Glaus ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. Only a one-run gap at the moment. Strike three for a big second out. Offense still threatening. Alejandro Kirk, the next card off the deck. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. And sent foul. Powers one deep. And it one hops the wall. Snider around third. The relay to the plate. He's also in to score. And it's a one-run game. Rod Carew strolled to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and this is your final shot. Javier Baez hits leadoff this frame. Swing and a miss on the cut. Lifted in the air, headed towards the gap. Bautista bolting towards it, makes the catch. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. Grounded out to second his first time out. No, thank you. 2-0 the count now. Ball two. Smash down the left field line, but that's a foul ball. Slider connects. Snider with an easy look. Makes the catch for the second out. One out to go at Coors Field. Trout stands in with two away as he takes the ball. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's just foul. That one reached all the way to the upper deck. On the ground to third. And it's foul. And the pitch. Still breathing. Miss.
That's ball two.
Gloves it on the line. What a play that was. The Patriots come up short in this 3-inning affair. Don't sweat it. Happens to everyone. So that's a wrap. Our work is done. It's been real, kids. I'm Robert Flores, signing off in Diamond Dynasty. We'll do it again, hopefully soon. Hola. Nice to have you along. MLB The Show proudly presents Diamond Dynasty Baseball. I'm Robert Flores. Let's take a look at the percentile rankings for these stats. You brought your cleats, right? First pitch is next. Mackenzie Gore gets the start at Coors Field. Pressure is on early in this mode. Find a way to produce a base runner and do whatever it takes to score that run. No time to waste. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Gore starts with a fastball. And it finds the zone for a strike. We're officially underway. This is smacked left field line. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Around first, heading for two. In there, he's safe. Ben Rice ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Attacks the cutter. Sizemore moves under this one. Witt tags up. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second.
That is third, the third baseman, Javier Vargas.
Hard hit down the line and left. And it's foul. And the pitch. In the air, out to right center. Tatis waiting for it. Squeezes it. Now 2 away. Next to the plate, Carlos Delgado. Doesn't connect. He was late. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Searching for buried treasure. That's the fastball. Used for the third time in this AB. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Mike Trout at the dish with a runner on first. That's a foul ball. Out of the zone, the cutter misses. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on with 2 outs. Mickey Moniak ready to hit. Late with the swing there. And that goes foul. Just looking for a strike. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Out of the zone for a ball. He steps off. Big pitch coming. Righty kicks and delivers. Not finished yet. Well struck to third. Witt over to first. Inning ends, and that stops. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Oh, 2. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Trout going back. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Ellie. He's the first primary shortstop in Major League history to record 25 homers and 65 stolen bases in a single season. Secures it. Great defensive play. Next up here in the first, Grady Sizemore. Fouled away. Puts it on the ground to second. Doer. And that's the third out. They don't respond. Back here in a one-run game, Salvador Perez leads things off up by a run. Not a strike. The pitch to Perez. 1-2 the count. What was that? Right on the screw. Grabs it. You'll get him next time, I promise. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. That's a foul ball. And that one is inside. A majestic blast sent into orbit. Did anyone clear this flight path with the FAA? That's okay. I'm sure they'll understand. So now their lead is 2. Bobby up with the bases empty after the homer from the contributor series. Fouls it. Fouls that off. Throws one in the dirt. Stays alive. Mishandles it. Still manages a throw. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fights it, foul. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Jump throw for 1. It's a 5-4-3 inning-ending. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Yordan Alvarez leads us off. Lifted in the air to left center. Moniak moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Hunter Goodman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Swings, and this one is smacked. That's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. Attacks with the sweeper and gets a strike. Goes back to the sweeper. One more time. Staying alive. Swing and a miss. The dugout is that way. Next to the plate in this 3-inning game, Ian Happ. Count is 0-1. In the air, headed to left. Moniak on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back to this quick game. Ben Rice is the leadoff hitter this inning. Cutter leads to a swing and miss. On a line. That's a base hit. If I didn't know any better, I would guess you're sharing a brain with this card. Javier Baez in the box with a runner on first. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kirkery. Baez in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. It's the sweeper again, and the count is 0-2. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Carlos Delgado. It's the fastball that misses. Nope. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Tags the runner for 1. On to first. Double play. And that's back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You're playing from ahead. And remember, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a loss. Go get him. Brusdar Graterol now on the mound. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. Doer fields it cleanly. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Christian Yelich up to bat for the first time here in the third. On the ground to second. Doer to second. They get 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. Starts with the ball. Count runs to 1-1. On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Slow. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. Full 360. feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood, Fall in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's old news.
Aloha and good to have you. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Prior to starting, let's dive into the online stats for these teams. Ready or not, first pitch is coming up fast.
Big talking, big walking, yeah, put it all over.
Kodai Senga on the hill and starting here in Denver. Bobby Witt Jr. leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver. First pitch swinging, and away we go. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. Rice will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Starts with a strike. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. Out! And they keep the runner out of scoring position. The 1-1. Misses for a ball. That's the fastball. Used for the third time in this AB. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Won't go away. On a line. It looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely. Javier Baez ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Skip.
Yep, that ball went out.
Goes fishing after the cutter, but misses. Swing and a ball lined left field. Brings it in. And now it... Carlos Delgado. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Rice ignores the coach, headed for the plate. In there, he scores.
He's in there, safe.
Mike Trout next to hit after the RBI single. Starting on the front foot. In the air to center. Beltran moves under it. Hauls it in. Out number 3 in the books. And the top of the first is complete. They jumped out of the gates with a lead. Bryce Miller gets the start at Coors Field. A key today will be attacking the strike zone, allowing your defense to work behind you. Keep that energy bar filled as long as possible. Hunter Goodman leads us off and playing from behind from the start.
Number 50, Hunter Goodman.
Hey!
Hunter hunting his pitch. Misses the plate. Taking extra bases here after it gets down. Goodman headed for second. They collect their first hit early in this one. Grady Sizemore ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. Swung on and driven deep. Headed back. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. Troy Tulowitzki digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Miller misses. That's a hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Jose Ramirez comes to the plate. There goes the runner.
Hey!
Save. That's an easy stolen base. The pitch to Enriquito. Puts it on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Tulowitzki tagging up. He's in to score on the sac fly. And now it's a 2-run game. Witt gets it to first. That's the inning.
You're out!
We've wrapped up the first. 2 innings remain. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Mickey Moniak hits leadoff this inning. Late with the swing there. Oh-2 on the way. Lifted in the air to left. Tulowitzki drifting under it. Puts it away for the out. Now a chance for Salvador Perez.
Oh,
1-0 the
that's
count.
off the plate.
The lead is 2 at the moment. Doesn't connect. He was late. Cutter doesn't catch the zone. Lifted in the air to right. Figgins galloping towards it. Brings it in. And 2 gone. Next to the plate, Babe Ruth. Misses the cutter. Ruth gets a piece of it. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the inning. Top half. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Ian Happ gets us going this inning. Got to keep him off the bags, or he's going to turn this into a track meet. Misses the zone.
Outside.
Crushes one deep. Root sprinting towards it. Say goodbye. Home run. The leadoff man starts this inning with a bang. Fun way to get it going. Carlos Beltran comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Blasts a rocket deep. Trout going back. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Sean Figgins comes to the plate now following the solo home run. And it gets swallowed up. Now it's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Starts with a strike, and that's become routine. And the pitch. And it's in. Base hit. Tough pill to swallow after jumping ahead in the count. Grady Sizemore at the dish with a runner on first. On the ground. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Double play. Welcome to the end of the line. The deficit is 4. Now's the time when legends are made. Swings and lifts one to right. Figgins moves under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now.
Bobby Witt Jr.
First pitch, fly ball in deep. This is hit well. I don't think anyone is going to catch this one, unless it's a fan. There it goes, home run. That's what it looks like when you step in the box with a game plan. Rice steps to the dish, looking to duplicate what Bobby Witt Jr. just did. 0-1 to start. Swings and misses out in front. 1-2 the count. Comes up empty. Struck him out on a splitter. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Baez at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Fire. 1 pitch away from a win. Keeps it going. Misses with the slider. We'll do it again. Strike 3. Ball game.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. from the time not long ago when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking through the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say nah. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and the scopes got us under a scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl Liver Orr. You went behind my back like Pluto when he cut up all of ore. Two things I hate, lies and things they make my blood boil. But we're constricted on my soul that they call wheels of steel.
They think your mama 9 months to make it, but it only took 30 minutes to take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did, but I did so now safely. Don't want no so no rain.
Yeah, we take no like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my votes. Low blow, hit me in the left ventricle. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a better serve. Trying to take your other people for your rims, hit the curve for your swerve and bust your forehead. Go ahead, go ahead. More for me while you ride to the beat.
Drop like tears, like for fears. You know, shout, shout, let it all out just for my peers and pupils who feel like it's time to unwind like December 31st, 1999.
Greetings, happy to have you. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Quinn Priester gets the start here in the bottom of the first. Important to have a plan in this. It's a 3-inning game, so find ways to put pressure. Hitter. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors. Not shy early, and we're officially underway. Pulled the rug out from under it. Skips up some dust. Puts the cutter in play. Trout coming on quickly. And it lands for a base hit. Well, they didn't have to wait too long for their first hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 1.
Martinez comes up following the leadoff base hit from Ellie De La Cruz. Starts the at-bat with a ball. That was perfect, perfect destruction. Did you hear the sound that made? Kissed that ball goodbye. He was ready for the breaking ball in that spot. Happ up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Drills one deep. Don't bother chasing that one. Coors Field can't contain it. It's gone for a home run. That makes it back-to-back home runs. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. Lifted in the air to left. Moniak moves under it. Takes it in for the out. Brian Dozier. Next inning. Juan Brito, the bat they decide to go with off the bench in this spot. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. The Bacon already with 4 runs this frame. Swing hits a ground ball to first. Takes it himself and records the second out of the inning. Cody Bellinger up now.
Right here, Cody Bellinger.
And the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Root drifts under it. Makes the catch. That does it for the top of the first, and they certainly didn't come away empty-handed. Off to a fast start in this one. Bobby Witt Jr. ready to go.
The ball game this afternoon. The shortstop, number 7, Bobby.
Off target.
Jr.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Ben Rice. Puts the heater in play. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Baez can't hold up, and that's a strike. No. The heater misses for a ball. That's a strike. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Negative. Hit hard to center field. McGee with an easy look. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. They don't. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these 2 teams at the moment. Drew Romo leads off, playing from ahead. Swing and a miss. He was late. Lifts the sweeper. Going back. It's caught at the wall, and that will put a smile on the pitcher's face. Willie McGee prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. If he gets on base, he's going to drive you nuts. Baez waiting for it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. A rare triple threat at the plate. Here's Elly. Over the last 2 seasons, he's ranked in the 99th percentile in 3 distinct categories at different times. Sprint speed, arm strength, and max exit velocity. Starts fastball, fastball. Swings and lifts one to right center. Root on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they only send 3 batters to the... Carlos Delgado bats first this inning.
The designated hitter, Carlos Delgado.
Popped up left side. De La Cruz camping under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Mike Trout at the dish.
The center field, number 27, Mike Trout.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Romo racing over to make the catch. Mickey Moniak shuffles to the plate. 0-1 to start. Just destroys this pitch. A no-doubter off the bat, and it sounded like it. The only place for that ball to go was over the wall. Salvador Perez steps to the box following the rocket from a Spotlight Series card. And that one's fouled. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. To first. Inning over. The Patriots score. Welcome to the third inning. These games are fast. Can't say I didn't warn you. Angel Martinez his lead off this inning. Swing and a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. That's ripped to right, down the line. And that will drop foul. Bacon, one down, bases empty. 1-1
Oh, that's
now.
off the plate.
Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Doer. Now 2 away. Anthony Santander comes to the plate in the final frame. Drops the anchor.
Oh,
1-1 the
that's
count.
outside.
Goes back to the sinker. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That's the third out, and now they'll get one. Welcome back, and this is your final shot. The deficit is 3, but remember, not over until you say it's over. Root at the plate and takes high there. That's foul. Fly ball left center field. Happ galloping towards it. Brings it in. Now 1 away. Bobby Doer gets his first at bat here in the final frame. Check swing and he held up. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Yikes. Trouble there. So now back to the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Misses with the bunt attempt. No appeal needed. Went around for the strikeout. 1 out to go at Coors Field. In the air, headed to left. Happ making his way towards it. Out number 3, and that does it.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
city real slow, like I've been pieced together by that dude named Frankenstein. And I only got one little thing on my mind, that's a whole lot of you. Hot on my tail, be a whole lot of crew. After me, they with their pitchforks and stakes trying to backstab, but they can't grab your attention away from me and vice versa. Mama always said there'd be days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consume my thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved legs and pedicure toes with the sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by just cuspids and sizes, canines and molars, smiling for your love as we bathe in the solar.
You can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on some L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the long sun shining on you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long. Sun shining on you and our energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. And I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. Yeah. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so on the day with some sunshine. You give me so sunshine. Ain't got nothing to do but wanna be with you. Sunshine for sale. Yeah. Only 5 cents. Come get your sunshine.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, and we're about to kick things off.
The shortstop, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
There's the first pitch of the game, and here we go from Coors Field. No dice. One ball and 2 strikes to count. One away on a drop third strike. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Line drive. Brings it in. Getting ready to hit, Javier Baez. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Late with the swing there. Not done yet. Attacks the cutter. Bellinger sprinting towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Inning over. Buzz. Tommy Edman leads us off.
This afternoon, the second baseman, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. First pitch misses. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Goes back to the slider. Ball four, and Bobby Witt Jr. heads to first with a chance to do real damage on the bases. Yandy Diaz steps in. Money. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. Save. That's an easy stolen base. Ball and a strike. The pitch. And it stays fair. Witt rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's in for a run. They take the lead. Safely into second. He's got a double. Ellie Dela Cruz comes to the plate following the RBI double. Fly ball center field. Witt makes the play. Dalton Varsho digs in. This one smashed down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. All-Star with a runner aboard. Runner at second with two gone. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball left field. Brings it in for the third out. They strand the runner at second. And just like that, it's a 1-run game. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Grady Sizemore hits leadoff this inning. Fights it foul. Gets under the cutter. Bellinger camping under it. And it's caught for the out. Digging in, Yandy Diaz.
Scott Barlow.
Wrong zip code. Hit hard to second. Edman slings to first. And there's 2 down. Mickey Moniak approaches the box as a parallel 2 card. Just 1 run separates these 2 teams in this one. Moniak gets wood on it. Glubs it on the dive. That'll go down as an infield single, but a great stop defensively. Hunter Goodman at the dish with a runner on first. Look out, runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Patriots, runner at second, 2 down. It's the fastball for a strike. won't go away. Refusing to go down. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They lead. Back here in a one-run game, Cody Bellinger is the leadoff hitter this inning. Connor Phillips on the mound working as a bronze card. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Bellinger swings through it for strike one. Here's the pitch. Locked him up. 98 on the gun for the strikeout.
That is 7.
And now, Javier Baez. Misses the zone. And a foul ball. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. And now they have a base runner.
Batting in, the center fielder,
Grady Sizemore bats here in the second. Fouls it off. Can't secure it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's coming home. And he scores easily. And now it's a two-run game. Goodman batting with one down and watches that first pitch in for a strike. Oh my, we have liftoff. Watch it go. It's way out of here. A no-doubt blast. That was perfection. Not fooled by the fastball in the slightest. Tommy Edman digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. 0 for 1 on the day. Not letting him blink. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Witt over to first. 2 away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The Patriots have given up 3 runs this inning. Ground ball to third. Baez fires over to first. That does it for this frame, but time is running out. They'll grab their bats and helmets with one last chance to rally back in this one. We're back, and to the final moments. Trailing by 4, but I've got faith you can turn this around. Gets under the fastball. Bellinger settling under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 1. Now batting Bobby Doerr. Ted Williams once described him as the silent captain of the Red Sox. A leader in every sense of the word. That's no good. One the count. Swung on and lifted towards the gap. Bellinger bolting towards it. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate in the final frame. The All-Star make a change on the mound as they turn to Riley O'Brien. A base hit. Doerr coming home. And he touches home. And they're on the board. Who needs luck when you got stick skills like this? De La Cruz In the box now, no balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Check swing, no appeal. Runner on the move again. Hit on the line. That's headed towards the corner. Witt headed for the plate. He scored. It's 4-2. And he'll pull into second safely. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. And it goes just foul. Spit on that one. That's a foul ball. Chops one to third. Baez on the run, throw to first. There's one. Out. A double play to end it.
Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a lo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta.
Greetings, glad you could make it. We're ready for Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Let's look at the lineups before the action starts. Get your popcorn ready. It's time for DD Baseball. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Lands near the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, you didn't have to wait too long for your first hit. Ellie De La Cruz ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Early advantage for the pitcher. Bobby Witt Jr. on his way to third. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. The 1-1 now. Trout camps under it. Witt tags from third. Delgado with a relay home. Play at home. He's safe. Baez comes to the plate in a big spot with a lead thanks to Ellie De La Cruz. Hit hard to second. Volpe throws to first, and 2 away. Getting ready to hit, Grady Sizemore. Don't bother chasing that one. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Yandy Diaz comes to the plate now following the solo home run. This is smacked left field line, but that's a foul ball. The Bombers have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. In the air, out to right. Jackson on the run towards the line, and that's a foul ball. And the pitch. Fastball, strike 3. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off the bottom of the first. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. Witt over to first, and 1 away. Ian Happ deals himself into the box. Foul ball. Swings and sends out a rocket. Still flying. Makes the grab by the wall. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. One on the way. Starts with a pair of sliders. Fastball, strike 3. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Mickey Moniak ready to go. Good hang time. Bangs off the wall. Pitch came in at 98 miles per hour, and it left at 98. Samesies. Hunter Goodman. You swing it with a runner on second. Moniak tags up. Moves up from second to third, now with 1 out. Next to the plate in this 3-inning game, Carlos Cortez. Just an exploratory mission. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Not biting.
Inside, ball 2.
Cortez strikes out looking. Here's Bobby Doerr, a Hall of Famer who drove in over 100 runs 6 times in his career. Gets wood on it. Deceptive cutter, swing and a miss. Keeps the plate appearance going. Strike three, and that's Anthony Santander leads things off and down by 2. Hard ground ball to second. Over to Diaz for the out. Carlos Delgado in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Count runs to 1-1. That was filthy. Swung on and driven deep. And it's foul. And the pitch. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Elly De La Cruz steps up as a parallel 3 card. Curveball off the plate. In the air, out to center. Brings it in. Out number 3. 6 up and 6 down. And we're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. The leadoff man is Bobby Witt Jr. And it's pretty obvious they want to keep him off base. And that one's foul. And it's caught for the out. The former cover star now, Elly De La Cruz. Fun fact, he uses language apps every single night. The Reds posted a clip of him speaking Spanish, English, French, and Japanese with his teammates earlier this year. Loses it. That pitch hit 101 on the gun coming in and going out. Grady Sizemore at the dish with a runner on first. That's a foul ball. Happ bolting towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. Last swings coming up. Final inning, and we're back. It comes down to these swings, but I like your chances. You're playing out in front. Remember, winning's winning, whether it's by an inch or a mile. Scott Barlow, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. Jackson swings through it for strike 1. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Still breathing. Hangs in there. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. JT Realmuto steps in the box for the first time today, and it's in the final inning. Starts with the ball. That was saucy. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. Keeps battling. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Got him. Just barely. 2 away on the strikeout. 1 out. Go at Coors Field. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen. Jared Koenig. Save opportunity for him right here. Smash down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bombers. 2 down, nobody on. One now. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. 1 pitch away from a win. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. 98. Ball game past the sticks. The Bombers come up short in this 3-inning matchup. Don't worry, you'll bounce back. So that's a wrap. Our work is done. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for tuning in. You have been a great audience. And I'm not just saying that because
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. She was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. No, maybe she's not for some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know where my baby is? Does anybody know where my baby is? Angel of mercy, could you come on down? Set yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say, you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day. Please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Does anybody know
Aloha and good to have you. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Prior to starting, let's dive into the online stat for these teams. First pitch is next. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. You know how it goes. Brusdar Graterol gets the start at Coors Field. The high velo forces batters into quick decisions. Important to stay calm and commit to your swing. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors.
Number 7, Bobby Witt.
Not all pitches that wander are lost. Goes back to the sinker. Gets under the slider. De La Cruz drifts under it. Brings it in. That's out number 1. It's De La Cruz now, one of just 5 players to join the 2060 club. That's 20-plus homers, 60-plus stolen bases. Thank you very much. Santander moves under this one. Takes it in for the out. Digging in, Javier Baez. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. He was ready for the breaking ball in that spot. Grady Sizemore comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Puts the slider in play. Trout giving his all. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 3 in the books, and the top of the first is complete. They jumped out of the gates with a lead. Bryce Miller on the hill and starting here in Denver. It's crucial to treat this first inning like it's the 7th. Find a way to give your bullpen something to protect. Bobby Witt Jr. leads us off, already down a run.
The third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Foul ball. Ground ball to third. Can't secure it. That was a 99-mile-per-hour pitch, and it left the bat at the same speed. De La Cruz will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off with a great jump. No throw, he's in there safely. Here comes the 1-0. And that's a base hit. Witt rounds third, headed for the plate. And he scores easily. And they're on the board. Mike Trout next to hit after the RBI single. First pitch misses. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Fly ball center field. Sizemore under this one. Makes the catch. In the box, Anthony Santander. Foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And the lead runner stops at second.
That is fifth, the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Clubs one deep. Out of here. A Diamond Dynasty homer. He knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. Bryce Harper up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Miller misses. The 1-0. That was Phil. Lifted in the air to center. Moniak gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate.
Cody Bellinger.
That's ripped to right, down the line, and it's foul. The Patriots have allowed 4 runs to score this frame. Swings and lifts one to left. Moniak trying to get to it, makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they score 4 times in the inning. It's a 3-run game. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Yandy Diaz gets us going in this frame. Swing and a miss. He was late. This one popped up. Muncy settling under it. Squeezes it. Leadoff hitter retired in the second. Mickey Moniak strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Doesn't connect. He was late. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. A strikeout for the live series card on the mound. Next to the plate in this 3-inning game, Hunter Goodman. Swings and lifts one to right. Muncy with an easy look. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Gratterall doesn't cough any up. It was a whole... Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Ben Rice gets us going this inning. So they turn to the lefty, Brendan Little. Rice in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That was nasty. Strike 3. Taking care of business. Max Muncy up next to the dish. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Cutter misses for a ball. A 3-run gap on the scoreboard. Keeps it going. Lives to see another pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. And now 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. Hit on the ground to the left side. Witt. And he beats the throw, showing off the wheels for an infield single. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. Hits it, foul. Bobby Witt Jr. takes off for second. Fouls it off. Pickoff move to first. Got to be quicker than that to get you. Runner at first with 2 gone. The Apes lead it by 3. Stays alive on the curveball. Runner goes again. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Whips it to first on the run. That's the 3rd out, and now they'll get one last chance at the plate. Man, these 3-inning games are quick. Back at the ballpark, and here comes our final swing. Carlos Cortez leads us off. And that one's foul. Thinking outside the box. Swing and a drive. Where will this one come down? Coors Field can't contain it. It's gone for a home run. So it's just a 2-run game as they slice into the lead late in this one. Bobby Doerr. To the plate after the leadoff home. So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Phillips. The Apes make the decision after their grip on the lead loosened a bit. No bite. Swings and turns on this ball. Hit really well. Going back, and gone for a home run. And that changes things quite a bit here in the late stages. Now it's just a 1-run game. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. Oh, 1. The pitch. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The Patriots have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Strikes him out with 100. Elly De La Cruz shuffles to the plate. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. A little out front, he swings through it. It's 0-2. That one's on the house. The 1-2. That's the fastball. Goes to it for the 3rd time. Fly ball to right. Santander galloping towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Quinn Priester on the mound working as a bronze card. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swings and drives it. Good hang time. It's caught at the wall, and that will put a smile on the pitcher's face. And that's the final out. The Patriots come up short in this 3-inning matchup. Hey, it's never fun losing. Be a goldfish. So that does it. Curtains are closing. Appreciate you hanging out. As always, it was a pleasure. Robert Flores signing off here in the world of Diamond Dynasty.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work.
Ian Happ leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors. Smacks one deep. Where will this one come down? And it's gone. Can you believe that? On the first pitch of the game, we see a home run. What a fun way to start this one. A leadoff home run, and away we go. Trout up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Lifts the slider. Cortez gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. That's out number one. And now Ken Singleton. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Juan Soto at the dish. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Runner at first with one gone. Swung on and lifted to right. Cortez with an easy look. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And two away. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. First pitch swinging, and this one has more than a chance. Hit hard, going, on its way and gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with that pitch. Great execution. De La Cruz at the plate, and that's inside for a ball. And gets Wood to it, but foul. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bryce Harper up now. Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's the pitch. Called a ball. Not sure it was. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. Ellie is home, and they lead by 4. First pitch, and the runner goes. Down low, it kicks away. And the runner moves up easily. Mashers, runner at second. Out of the zone, the cutter misses. DiNetto. Goes back to the slider. Ball 4, and that's a walk. Ethan Holliday up now with runners at first and second. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Buckets. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Harper around third. He scored. Jones coming home. He scores as well. It's 6-0. Ian Happ at the plate following the 2 RBI double. Ripped on the ground to second. And he can't hang on to the throw to first. Burger lover Mike Trout is up now. His go-to order back home, famously specific. 6 small hamburgers, no cheese. 6? The Patriots have watched 6 runs score this inning. It's the curveball that misses. Lots of pitches thrown this inning. Someone get him a compass. Hit hard, and that gets through. Throw in, holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ken Singleton. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. 0-1. The pitch. And there's a foul. That doesn't catch the zone. Hanging tough. Off the plate. That is leveled and long gone. Wow, what a home run. Check out the exit velocity. And that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Juan Soto comes to the plate with the bases empty. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Goodman up now following that home run from Juan Soto. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's a foul ball. The pitch to Goodman. Lands near the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throw from the outfield goes to second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Ellie Dela Cruz is the batter now. Singled and stole a base. First time up. Runner on the go. Line drive. Can't get to it. Should bring in the run. The run comes in from second. It's 12-0. And he's in there. It's a first inning double. Bryce Harper comes to the plate following the RBI double. Ellie on his way to third.
That's a ball.
Safe, and that was not close. Here comes the 1-0. Starts with consecutive cutters. Went with the slider. Been his favorite pitch so far. This one is launched. Did you hear the crack of the bat? Our sound team rocks. This ball is gone. A perfect home run. It's been a team effort today in terms of the long ball. That's 5 home runs now for this lineup. Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Ethan Holiday in the box with a runner on first. Skips up some dust. On to second, but the throw gets away. The 1-0. Runner goes, and it's a late start.
That's a ball.
Tag safe. Stolen base. The 2-0 now. In the air, out to left center. Moniak making his way towards it. Makes the catch. That does it for the top of the first, and they certainly didn't come away empty-handed. Shane Baz gearing up to start the bottom of the first. One mistake can be the difference in these short games. If you see something drift over the heart of the plate, you've got to be ready for it. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. He was late. One more time. Don't worry. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. Ellie Dela Cruz The next card off the deck.
That ball's foul.
Swings. It's a ground ball to short. To first. Dela Cruz retired.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas swings through it for strike one. And the 0-2. Fouls off the cutter to stay alive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. This game isn't exactly close at the moment. Ian Happ leads.